In the year 2013, a revolutionary digital healthcare provider was born in London, Babylon Health. Founded by Ali Parsa, a visionary former banker and the founder of Circle Health, Babylon aimed to transform the healthcare industry using cutting-edge artificial intelligence and telemedicine. Parsa's ambitious vision promised to make healthcare more accessible and efficient for everyone, with a particular focus on those traditionally underserved by existing systems. From its inception, Babylon's offerings were groundbreaking. Users could book video consultations with general practitioners, use an AI-driven symptom checker to get preliminary diagnoses, and track their health metrics for personalized advice. These services, delivered through the convenience of smartphones, were designed to make healthcare more convenient, especially for those with limited access to traditional facilities.
Babylon's mission is to put an accessible, affordable healthcare into the hands of every human being on Earth. To do so, we have created a series of technologies that enable our users, wherever they are in the world, whether they are in a country as financially challenged as Rwanda or a country as rich and prosperous as UK, to get their healthcare from the convenience of their mobile phone with a combination of artificial intelligence, but also talking to a doctor whenever they need to. The artificial intelligence stack we built sits on what is today the largest knowledge base in primary care medicine, 530 million strings of knowledge. That is then accessed through natural language processing so that our machine can talk naturally with our patients. It then takes all of that data and it infers, it does diagnostics, it does triage, and it tells the patient what is probably wrong with them by using probabilistic graphical modeling. It then uses predictive analytics to tell the patients what the future is planning out, assuming they follow the existing course of action, and it will then use deep learning and machine learning in order to be able to learn from every interaction it has with its patients. So having created an artificial intelligence stack that could do some of what the doctors can do, now we needed to get that into the hands of every person globally.
This innovative approach quickly attracted significant investment. In 2014, Babylon raised $25 million in Series A funding to expand services and develop AI capabilities. By 2016, Series B brought in $60 million to scale operations further. The pinnacle came in 2019 with a $550 million Series C funding round, valuing the company at over $2 billion. Investors included Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund and Centene Corporation. With this financial backing, Babylon expanded internationally, entering markets in Europe, Asia, and North America. At its peak, Babylon was celebrated for its technological innovations. The AI-driven symptom checker and diagnostic tools were designed to analyze user-reported symptoms and medical history, providing potential diagnoses and recommendations. This innovation was seen as a game-changer in reducing the burden on healthcare systems and improving access to medical advice. Babylon formed strategic partnerships to enhance its service offerings and expand its reach. In 2017, they partnered with the UK's National Health Service to launch the GP at Hand service, providing digital consultations to NHS patients and integrating with the NHS's existing infrastructure.
Notice when I heard about Babylon then, that's what made me think that service probably would work really well for someone like me. Signing up for GP at Hand was really, really easy. The whole process took less than 10 minutes. It's very straightforward, a few simple questions and it was done. I used GP at Hand for the first time when I found a small lump in my eye socket. I was fairly sure that it was just a cyst, and so I used the app, requested a virtual appointment and had the telephone consultation at 3 o'clock that day. The GP explained what she thought it was, but said, I really would like to just check that it isn't anything, that we need to worry about, so would you be able to come in and let me have a physical look? The GP at Hand surgery was fantastic. It was 10 minutes from home. It was spotlessly clean. I was the only person there. and I was out within the space of 5 minutes. It's just nice to know that with GP at hand, if I've got any concerns, I can log on and within minutes I've got an appointment to get checked out and I can get my mind put to rest. It's of its time. You know, the days when you can sit in a GP and wait an hour, that just doesn't fit with lifestyles these days. That's not how it needs to be, and for me, it's perfect. It's perfect. It just is so convenient.
Despite its rapid ascent, Babylon's journey was fraught with challenges. Independent studies and expert reviews questioned the reliability of its AI diagnostic tools compared to human doctors, highlighting instances where the AI provided incorrect or misleading advice.
For 3 years, one anonymous Twitter user, under his alias Dr. Murphy, has been consistently flagging concerns with Babylon's chatbot and raising them with the regulatory authorities. Tonight, consultant oncologist Dr. David Watkins comes in from the cold. He says the flaws are still there.
There is no evidence to suggest that the chatbot is as safe as GPs, and indeed it may be significantly less safe. This is a 67-year-old male who happens to be a 20-a-day smoker.
So there's red flags there straight away. Male, 67, smoker.
And he's woke up in the morning and he's got chest pain. Interestingly, it doesn't give you any warning or any indication that you shouldn't be using this for chest pain or for emergencies. It just says, what symptoms would you like me to check? So my chest pain is in the center of my chest, and the chatbot comes up with results, and it says these results will show you what might be causing the symptoms that you mention. And the results that we come up with are of gastritis or sickle cell crisis in the chest.
This led to increased regulatory scrutiny and demands for transparency in the company's algorithms and clinical outcomes. Furthermore, technical difficulties such as poor video quality and connectivity issues were common complaints among users. Certain demographics, including older adults and those with limited digital literacy, found it difficult to navigate and use the app effectively. The use of AI and digital technology in healthcare also raised ethical and privacy concerns, with critics arguing for robust data protection measures and addressing potential biases in the AI algorithms. As Babylon expanded, it faced significant financial and managerial challenges. Despite raising substantial funds, the company struggled to achieve profitability. High operating costs, including those for scaling operations, maintaining technological infrastructure, and complying with regulatory requirements, were substantial. Babylon's revenue model, which relied heavily on partnerships and subscription fees, faced challenges in achieving sustainable growth and profitability. The company's rapid expansion and innovative approach attracted regulatory scrutiny in multiple markets. In the UK, the GP at Hand service faced criticism from traditional GP practices and healthcare professionals, concerned about the impact on continuity of care and the redistribution of resources within the NHS.
Joining us now, Dr. Keith Grimes, the Medical Director of Babylon, and Dr. David Watkins, Consultant Oncologist at the Royal Marsden, who you saw appearing in that piece. Dr. Grimes, I want your response to what you have seen from that piece tonight. No one has assessed the clinical validity of the app that you have put out.
Okay. Well, our AI is safe. And the reason I say this is that we've had our AI assessed 10 times by NHS bodies over the last years, looking at how our product works, how the system works, the advice it gives and the information it gives. And it's satisfied the CQC, and it's also satisfied some of our new partners, such as University Hospitals Birmingham.
That's not the actual app itself. This is your body, this is your work. It is not the app that you have got linked in to the National Health Service now.
Well, that's not quite true. They have assessed the app as part of the functioning of these services.
That as far as I'm aware, the app which I'm raising these concerns about has not been assessed by any NHS bodies. Certainly hasn't been approved by the MHRA. And when I raised concerns in 2017 with the CQC came back to me and said, it's not our business, raise your issues with the MHRA. And I've been in correspondence with the MHRA. Medical Health Regulatory Authorities.
Yeah, and we maintain communications with the regulatory bodies as well. These are
Maintain
news-
communication.
Yes, yes.
You've just been told by an oncologist, a senior oncologist, that it's actually dangerous because it's giving out false information. It's not helping people. It's
But this is.
The story of Babylon serves as a case study in the potential and pitfalls of digital health innovation. It underscores the importance of balancing technological advancement with robust clinical validation, regulatory oversight, and ethical considerations. As the healthcare industry continues to evolve, the lessons learned from Babylon's journey will inform future efforts to integrate digital solutions into healthcare systems worldwide. Like, share, and subscribe to the Medical Appraisals YouTube channel for valuable insights on appraisals, revalidation, and trending topics relating to healthcare and life sciences.